What's up everyone? In this tutorial, we are going to talk about my favorite WooCommerce Analytics service and plugin called Metorik. Now, we are going to see how Metorik works, what features it offers, the pricing, and a general review, and my final thoughts on this service and plugin. And I am Andrew, and let's get started. Now, before starting the review, I just want to point out that Metorik is not the only option available to you. There are other services and solutions for WooCommerce Analytics. However, Metorik is my favorite solution, so that's why I'm doing a review on this, but you're free to test other ones. And there are things that you should expect from a good analytics solution. So you want to be able to get different segmentation tools for your customers, so you can segment your customers into different groups and see how each group is interacting with your store and what you should do to increase the profit. You should be able to track your customer journey from their very first visit to your website, and also when they make their first purchase and then their second purchase. If you have any abandoned cart, you should be aware of that and how your customers are interacting with your funnel. So you should have good visuals and good indicators to understand your customer journey. You should be able to set various KPIs or key performance indicators. So a key performance indicator is a quantifiable and measurable parameter about your website. So for example, the number of monthly sales is a KPI. So you just have to be able to set up different KPIs, or maybe customer lifetime value and other things. You should be able to get rich visual and tabular reports for various things about your website. For example, your best performing categories, your best performing products, your customer lifetime value. So you should be able to get good visual and good understandable visual reports, different kind of diagrams that are useful. And finally, you want to have easy data export so that you can get your data and maybe give it to an AI model or any other solutions that is available out there. And also good third-party integrations, for example, Google Analytics or TikTok ads. So you want to be able to just work with other third-party services. And these are the things that you should expect from a good analytics solution. So here we are in Metorik website, and this is really my favorite tool for analyzing WooCommerce stores. It's really powerful, and I'm just going to show you how you can set up it, what features it has, and how you can basically get an idea of the dashboard that it offers. But it's a really powerful tool. So here we are in the Metorik website, and this is the product that I really love to use. This is my #1 favorite tool for analyzing WooCommerce stores. As you can see, it's just used by big companies or mentioned in big companies. So it's a really popular tool, and it has so many features. We will talk about the features when we set up it, but basically it just allows you to have customizable dashboards. It has so many reports that you can just use. It supports multiple currencies, so you can just have your currency or set your time zone. It has even multi-store dashboard, which allows you to take a look at your different stores at the same time and compare them. So if you own multiple businesses, it can be very helpful for you. And basically just has reports for everything and different kind of reports that you can get. It also has marketing automation, so you can, for example, send abandoned cart emails. So all of these tools are available to you. Now, before taking a look at the setup and the dashboard, I'm just going to show you the pricing. So when you, of course, register, you get 30 days trial, and you don't have to enter a credit card. So that's really cool. But then, of course, we have the pricing, and it's based on the order that you get. So if you have 500 orders per month, then it's $50 per month for 500 orders per month. Good for starting out. But then as you grow, the price, of course, changes. But it's worth it. It's really worth it when you are taking the profit that you are making from your customers and how it can help you to increase that profit, you can see that it's really worth it. And this is the price that is available to you. And now we are just going to start the setup and take a look at the dashboard. So here I have a website built with WooCommerce, and I have, as you can see, a bunch of sample products, and also I have created a bunch of WooCommerce orders. So if I bring WooCommerce and orders, as you can see, we have 1,500 items. So these are the different orders that I have now. All of them are fake orders that I have generated through a script. So it's not really an indicator of a real business. All of these names and orders are fake, but we need these orders so that we can start and learn and see how this application works. So these are already. I also have created an account in Metorik. Now, if you do not have an account, you just have to create one. It's free and very easy to create. So after you create your account, you just have to add your website. Now, I do have a website here, but as you can see, it's just empty. It was just for demo purposes. And now we are going to add another one, which is going to be this website, which we actually have some orders. So we are getting some information. If you just add your website and you do not have any orders, then you just get empty information. And also you at least need one order for this service to detect your website and say that you're correct. So we need at least one order, and I think we just have one here. So that's how we can start. Now, to get started, we just have to add our website. So I'm just going to click here and click on add store. Now, this demo is a name that I have given to this website, which is not active currently. So you just have to click on add store. And of course, you can add both WooCommerce and Shopify stores. In this case, we are going to add a WooCommerce store. So I'm just going to click on WooCommerce. And then you just have to put your company name. I'm just going to use this demo that I have already added. And then we just want to have the URL of our website. So I'm just going to grab my URL here. So let's just take the URL and let's just paste it here. So you just have to put the URL here and click on add store. Now it have detected our store, but we need to connect it. So we just have to install the plugin. So you just have to click on connect here. And it's going to redirect me to the WooCommerce page, and just have to give it the permission to connect to our WooCommerce store. So we just have to approve it. And you just have to wait for it to detect your website. At this stage, you need to have at least one order so that it can detect your website. Now it's ready, so we just have to fill in the information, of course, our currency, so USD, and our time zone. Let's just, for example, use New York. And then our industry, that is optional, so we don't need to fill it. So let's just click on confirm. And then it's just going to ask you whether or not you have the plugin installed. We do not have it installed, so we just have to install it. Now, of course, you can manually install it, download the plugin, or upload it, or maybe search it in the WordPress repository. I'm just going to click on install it so that it just redirects me to the plugin installation page. And I click on install now. And here, and finally, I just have to activate my plugin. Again, you just can search for the name of this plugin in the WordPress repository. And now it's activated, and that's all you have to do here. So on the WordPress side, we are just ready to go, and we can just basically click on I've installed it, because now it's installed, and wait for it to import the information and get the information from your website. Now I click on set up your store, and then while it's importing your data, you can set up your team. So you can add team members, give their email address, and also select their role. Now different roles have different permissions. We are just going to skip this section. We do not need to add anyone here. So and we also want to skip this digest section, so we do not want to receive emails maybe. And of course you can connect to integration applications. Again, I'm just going to skip this step, but there are lots of applications that you can integrate into this platform. So you can integrate Google Analytics, which is very popular, Google Ads, and also TikTok ads. So lots of ad companies can be integrated here. We're just going to skip this step. Also, we're just going to enable cart tracking now. When you enable it, you get also cart reports, and you can send abandoned cart emails. So you can send them emails and say, okay, you abandoned this cart. Do you want to continue? It's very popular these days and very successful technique. So you can enable, let's just enable tracking. And here you can set a custom checkout URL. So you can just have it. We're just going to skip this information. You can just see the guys in their website, because to be honest, there are lots of things that you have to learn about this platform. So I'm just going to focus on the big things that you need to know to see whether or not it's the right choice for you. And here everything's just fine. And we're just going to click on done. Now, of course, it's excluding pending, failed, and canceled orders from the statistics. That's just fine. We don't want to get statistics for these orders, but maybe you just want to see the number of canceled orders. It can be important in some scenarios, and of course is, but it's just fine for now. And click on done. Now this is the dashboard, and now because we have our orders, we can see all the information here, and it can be really helpful. Now this is all the tool available to you. So here in the dashboard section, of course, you can customize these widgets, but we have some default sections. For example, we have the net revenue, and it just shows how much it has changed. So it just shows the previous revenue. And if I click on it, you can see that we have the revenue for every day. So as you can see, just showing the total revenue for each day. You have the graph, and by default this day, you can have the hourly revenue if you have a very busy and big store. And of course, it's just going to be a little slow, and I can see we have the hourly revenue. And of course, we have the week and month. You also can see the breakdown of your sales here, and you can also group the revenue by country. So by country, by state, you have lots of filters. In each report, you have lots of filters that you can customize, and also the ability to export it. So you can export the CSV, maybe give it to an AI to help you, or another application. So these are available in all reports. So here we are in the report section, but back to the dashboard, we have some important widgets here. For example, orders, refunds, new customers. We have all of this information available to us. We have top sellers, so you can see which items are selling the best and which ones are not getting good sales. You have customer segmentation. We will talk about it, but we have 96 customers. I can just click on it. We have the information for each and every customer, and the number of orders they have, their email address, when they register. So this is really cool. So you can see all of your customers here, and of course can filter them. So filter them by orders, total spend, date. So you have very good filters here that you can just use. So it's really powerful. Now this is the customer section. So in the dashboard section, we have widgets from all other sections. So, and you can just customize this. So you can just create a digest here or remove it. So all of these are available to you. We also have presets. So this is the current layout, but we have the customer layout, product layout, and cards layout if you wish. So these are all available to you, and you can also customize and create your own. So this is a dashboard. Then we have, of course, reports. It's very rich in reports. So you have lots of reports that you can get. You can just search among the reports. So here, as you can see, for example, we have revenue reports. So net gross revenue over time. How was your revenue? You can have the revenue group by some information. So all of them are the revenue. We have the order reports. So for example, orders over time, and also grouped by different features. So when you have a report, so this is the base report, you can just click on it. You have the report, and then you can just change it. So this is daily. You can change it into hourly or weekly or monthly. So you can just change it, and then we have the information there. And we have the grouping, so grouped by status. So different groupings are available in this report. And as you can see, it's very rich. Now you have to really play with these reports, but I can tell you that they have a report for everything that basically you need. So it's very rich in reports. I really love how much time they have spent creating these customizable reports. So we have revenue, we have orders, we have customer groups, customer retention. So how you are keeping your customers is really important for your website. One of the key metrics that you have to pay attention to. And we have one-time versus recurring customers. So it's just going to show you how many customers are returning and what is the lifetime value of a customer. So that's really important for you. Yeah, product sell, top selling products, varieties, categories, refund reports, how many products are getting a refund and which products are getting a refund. Device reports, which devices are mostly your customers using, are they coming from the desktop or a mobile phone, and which mobile brand. So it can really help you know your customers better and segment them. We have source reports. So where are they coming from? Are they coming from your Facebook advertisement or from a Google search or your Instagram? So we have reports here. We have coupon reports about all your generated coupons and how have they been used. So lots of reports all available here. Now in their website, you can just get very cool information about these reports. And I really recommend that you check that out because it's a lot to learn and you can just play with them. It's very easy to understand because the interface is very intuitive. So this is the reports. Then we have cohorts. So if you're not familiar with cohorts, it's a marketing terminology, and it just refers to this kind of visualizations of trends. So it's a very powerful tool in marketing. Now you just have to learn some information about it to effectively use it, but it's very effective in seeing the trends, for example, about returning customers or lifetime value. So you just look at a group of customers, and basically a cohort is just a fancy term for a group. So you just take a look at the group of your customers and see how they are behaving. So for example, here we have returning customers, and then we have rows and columns. So rows are here your month. So we have September, and 5 customers have just had their purchase here. And then in the second month following September, so in the second month, one of them has returned. So it just says 20% of this cohort, meaning these customers, return to make another order. So in September, in the following month, we didn't have any returning customer from these 5 customers. But in the second month, we have 1, and then we have 2 are returned to make a purchase. So 40%. So you just can take a look at trends, how it's just changing over a month or maybe in the time. So it can be very helpful. Now you just have to learn some information about cohorts to use them effectively, but it's a very powerful tool for visualizing trends about your customers, and mostly about returning customers, lifetime value, or these kind of trends that are very important to us. Then of course we have product sales, so you can see how your individual products are performing. So as you can see, for example, for this product, it's just performing very good and we have an increase in sales, but for example, some of these products we have a decrease in sale. And of course we can order this by different things. Here by default is just net products sold, so this product has the most sales. Then of course you can segment. So segmentation is a marketing terminology for grouping your customers or products or anything you have, usually customers, but here we can group our products. For example, products that are only in the stock or out of stock, or free products or valuable products, and see how they have acted. So we can just focus on those products. Now we have all these reports. We can just click on this to get more information about this specific product. We can see the reports for different months or days or weeks. So all of these reports are available, and also a breakdown of which customers have purchased these products. So it's really cool. Also, you can generate reports like top sellers or bought together. So these insights are very important. So which products are frequently bought together. So these are very important for your store, and to know which products are related to each other, so you can wisely, for example, create a sale for them. Then we have coupon usage, so you can see the list of your coupons and how they are used. Again, very cool. And we have, of course, reports for all of our customers. So all of these are available. Then, of course, we have carts. So as you remember, we have activated carts. Now, I don't have any information here because I just have added my orders via a script, but you can leverage this tool. It's just going to give you reports on your abandoned carts and how people are interacting with their carts, and how much time it just takes to finally make a purchase. So we have all of these. Also, you can have your automation. So in the abandoned email section, you can set up an engagement. So you can just send follow-up emails when they abandon their cart. You can just activate all of these features, create unique emails. All of them are available to you in this section. So let's just bring back. Then we have digest. So you can create a new digest and just see it in your email inbox. So you can set up your custom digest, and for example, every Saturday get your information. So it can just be very helpful for you. It can just be a good reminder. And finally, we have exports and costs and your store settings. So these are for this store. You can have multiple store and even bring your multi-store dashboard, which just is going to give you an insight of your different stores. So all of these options are available to you. So this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. My final thought is that Metorik is a really good tool and it's really worth it. It's really very easy to use. So you don't need to be a marketing expert. You just can learn along the way when you are using this tool, because it's generally very easy to set up and very easy to use. Now, the pricing is not the best and it can be a little high, but I generally think that if you have good sales, it's really worth it. And that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel for more WordPress content. And like always, you can reach our team from the link in the description.